It is Wednesday, Whiteboard Wednesday, and I went a little long yesterday, so I'm going to try to keep this one a little bit short. This is actually a new model that I've been working on, kind of playing around with and starting to say, okay, how can it actually help us with decision making, improving clarity and focus, getting ourselves into a situation where we can start to remove the emotion out of some of the decision making we run into, and this is common. It's going to be something that will be a common symbol that most of us are familiar with. But I think about it. What's this look like? This looks like a wave. And as we go through this wave, there are going to be things that we can do that keep us in a state of flow. How do we stay in this state of flow and continue to make forward progress? And earlier today, Mark put a post out there where he had highlighted what happens between top-down initiatives and bottom-up grassroots efforts. And I mentioned the chasm of death. And this, spoiler alert, right here is the chasm of death. This trough down here at the bottom of the model. And the whole idea, the whole concept is based on the idea of there are some things that we do that are, let's call it high impact, low effort. And there are a number of things that we do that are high effort, high impact. Those are both really good things. Those are things that can help organizations grow. We feel like we're in that state of flow. We're continuing to move forward. We're being creative. We're innovating. We're making an impact. Again, high impact, low effort, high effort, high impact. Then there are these things that we find ourselves doing day to day that might be high effort, below impact, or below effort, below impact. So how do we avoid being in this trough, this kind of chasm of death? Well, one of the things you can do is you can start to say, what are the things that I'm working on that bring me a lot of value and bring others a lot of value? They might be hard work, but they bring me a lot of value and they bring others a lot of value. And then on the other side, it might be, what are some things that bring others a lot of value but come really easy to me and I can execute on in systems and processes? So as you think about how this impacts your business and how this impacts the work that you do, when you find yourself in situations where you're having to do high effort and having low impact, one of the things you might want to consider is, are there other people's whose waves look slightly different than yours? And how can you optimize or find a situation where you can get people to go in there and help them go do that work? So how does this apply to Mark's comment? How does it apply to business? How does it apply to life? How does it apply to sales? Well, if we, in the context of outreach that we were talking about earlier this week, and that's been part of the theme, if we're conducting outreach and we're communicating to people where the work is going to be really hard and the impact is going to be low, maybe we shouldn't be engaging with those. Maybe we should help them find other solutions. If we are communicating, if we're clear about who we're communicating with, and we're focused on those people in organizations and those organizations where the effort might be low and the impact is really high, then advance. Think about these SaaS products that we're rolling out inside organizations, product-led growth. Those should be low effort from a implementation perspective, high impact if we're working with the right customers. Anyhow, this is the avoiding the chasm of death model that I've designed and have been working through with a number of others. Let me know what you think. Mark, let me know what you think. Thanks.